Good morning, and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this morning. I am running late this morning. It is a special day for me. I don't really care. But anyway, there's some interesting news, some good news as far as Celtic are concerned, because Alistair Johnston's out playing golf. And if he's good enough to be playing golf, it means that his return to Celtic is imminent. Yes, he was. He did put on his Instagram the fact that he was out playing golf in Arran. A lovely place. Arran, isn't it? Whilst his teammates were on international duty, the 27-year-old has been recovering, but he shared some trips of his trip to the Isle of Arran, where he's had some golf and some coastal walks, which means he's back in contention shortly. And it's good news for Brendan Rodgers, because obviously Brendan Rodgers also has Austin Trusty back playing and ready to be playing. There is some conflicting news when it comes to the wingers at Celtic. I think that we should really just wait till they get back to Celtic to find out if they are injured and if they are going to be out for any length of time. I don't think that adding to speculation will do the Celtic fans any good at just now. But I think we need some real good, motivational, good news. And it's fantastic news that Alistair Johnston, if he's out playing golf, he's obviously ready for being close to being back on the pitch. Now, during the international break, there has been a big stramash with the one and only Danish keeper, Kasper Schmeichel, and they've been praising him, saying that he's been absolutely phenomenal for Denmark. This one will be an interesting one for the Celtic fans, because there's a lot of Celtic fans, including myself, think that he should be dropped from the Celtic team, that his form hasn't been there. But when it comes to international duty, he got into a bit of a fight. He had a bit of a, and it was. They're all saying it was impressive. They're all rated him quite good. The ratings for him have been okay when it comes to the international football scene. But Celtic fans don't really care about international football, because it's what you do day to day at Celtic. He was furious that the Greeks got on the scoreboard. But he made some good saves during the match, which I think is good for him. It'll add flames to the fire for Brendan Rodgers to say, look, there's absolutely no chance will I drop Kasper Schmeichel for the little Finnish player in Sinisalo. A lot of Celtic fans want Sinisalo, but if Kasper's doing it at international level, it's the highest level, you can understand why Brendan Rodgers does keep on playing. So tell me in the comment section, are you happy with Kasper Schmeichel's exploits at international level? Will that be enough? It will be enough as far as Brendan Rodgers is concerned. It's an interesting week for Celtic. We are back playing football this week, and we do have an interesting game. It's an interesting run into the end of the month, to be fair. It is an interesting when you click on and see the games that are to be played. Obviously, next up is Dundee. Dundee this weekend, away to Dundee. That's always an interesting game. You do get a good fan base going up to Dundee. And then we have Sturm Graz on the 23rd of October, just 10 days away from now. We're back into European context. How many fans will be at the Sturm Graz game, and how many fans will turn up en masse? And it's all about the team performance. We have to pick up points. Can we pick up a complement of points between now and the end of the month? Brendan Rodgers, he hasn't done it this season, but he does usually talk about little blocks of games and winning your blocks of games at this stage of the football calendar, because it is such a busy calendar at the moment. The big game that we'll all be looking forward to is the game away to Hearts, because obviously if we beat Hearts on that day, has to be said, it's a case that we will go back to the top of the league. It's as simple as that. Celtic need to win that game so that they do retain their natural position at the top of the league. And that's what we're all hoping that Celtic can do. Then when you look towards the end of the month, we also have a home game against Falkirk. So there's 2 home games, 2 away games. The 2 away games in the SPFL, always difficult games. When it comes to the Falkirk game at the end of the month, we'll be looking to finish the month on a high and going into November. Yes, going into November for what is going to turn out to be another fantastic game, because it will be that lot across the city, back to a new manager. Yes, a new manager. Will they get that new manager bounce? Will they get that new manager bounce that teams sometimes get? But then it always happens, doesn't it? They get a new bounce, they back the manager. A few weeks in, they play Celtic, they get beat by Celtic, and then that's it. You can't make it up, can you? It's quite funny that they seem to be repeating the same. Anyway, who cares about them? It's Monday the 13th of October and it's an absolutely fantastic day. It's sunny outside and it's all good. In other Celtic news, a lot of people are obviously talking about the fact that the wingers could potentially be injured. Daizen Maeda, will he come back fit? I think that whatever happens with the players when they come back, I mean, people are now talking about Jemai Simpson-Puzzi. The game that he played on the other night for the Celtic B team, let's face it, they got gubbed. A lot of people are saying, why is Jemai Simpson-Puzzi? He's came to Celtic, he's not been 100% fit, and he's been told to go to the B team to get his match fitness up, and the B team got slaughtered. But then there was a young Callum Osmond who was meant to be our up-and-coming striker. It's an interesting week. The players, there is some international football still to be played. Brendan Rodgers was in Ireland. He was in Derry, I'm sure it was Derry, and he was taking a tour around the city. And it's been nice to see them having some downtime. But the work starts this week, Brendan. Everyone will want to see that you have got the team playing fast attacking football. When it comes to the games that are coming up, there's not any games that are going to be easy, but we want to be entertained as fans. No matter what happens with injuries with players, we know the situation. We know the squad isn't at its best, but we need to be scoring goals. And let's face it, if we don't take full points from the game against Dundee, from the game against Sturm Graz, definitely the running of the gauntlet into that Hearts stadium with Celtic with that silly little reduced allocation. I'll never go back to Hearts. I know fans that will never go back to Hearts, even if they do put the allocation up. Hell mend them. You can understand why they're doing it. They are trying to get their fans to back them. And God forsake that they take points off us and increase their lead at the top of the table, because that could potentially make things worse. It's a very strange month for Celtic, because whilst a lot of the fans are still talking about what next for the collective and moving forward on that basis, if Brendan Rodgers and Celtic drop any points this month, if we have a bad game in Europe, fans will start to get onto the back of the manager. If we drop any points in the league, never mind when we get to the cup game at the beginning of November, that will take care of itself. Let's just worry about the 4 games that we have at the end of the month. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. It's just a quick, short video this morning. I'm away to enjoy the rest of my birthday. And have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world.